What's it like to bike in Pocatello, Idaho? I'm telling you, Pocatello, Idaho, pretty interesting place for biking. Today, I'm going to be looking at basically a lot of online resources to kind of see what it's like to bike there, from bike infrastructure to mountain biking, to bike touring, things of that nature. Just to take note, I don't live in Pocatello and I have not visited there, and I may not even be pronouncing it properly. With that being said, I want to encourage you, if you live there and you'd be open to being interviewed, I'd love to bring you on the show, try to pull out some of your expertise and share it with the world so that they can live better lives on their bike. For now, I'm going to dive deep in. And by the way, if that's you, I've got a link in the description you can fill out. But for now, I'm going to dive deep into what I see here and try to get a bird's eye view of Pocatello. So I definitely see some mountain biking right here, right near like the town center. We've got kind of a strong line here as far as ridership. Most of what sticks out to me is like mountain biking here, trail riding. So some interesting stuff. Walkscore.com gives Pocatello a 73, very walkable, and a 72 bike score, very bikeable. So that is pretty cool to know. It's the home of Idaho State University. So again, I've noticed a lot of college towns have good bike infrastructure. They've got some rail trails or dedicated bike paths that run into and kind of through the city. There's the Noof Greenway, which is 16.7 miles. Is it really 16.7 miles? It didn't look that big. And then these, for some reason, I'm not able to select. Yeah. Let's take a look at the pictures here. Look at those views. Beautiful. Yeah. Very pretty. All right. As far as, okay, it looks like we see this trail here. So it's not quite as long as it looked on the map. This trail that's kind of going through town here is 1.3 miles, 0.6 miles, 1.2 miles. But you can literally see within a mile of town, you have all of these mountain biking trails right here. Lower and Upper City Creek, Over the Top Loop, Dairy Short Loop, Cone Trail. I mean, you are immersed. And then you have some longer loops. Like this is a 14-mile loop out here. So you have no short. Oh, and then it just keeps going. I mean, you could make a long day of riding and never do the same trails twice there. As far as bike packing, there's a trail that basically is right near those mountain bike trails that we were just looking at. Scout Mountain Route, 52 miles, 3-day adventure. And it is, well, let's look at some pictures just to kind of get a look. Oh, look at this little A-frame. That might just be a bathroom. I'm not sure. Some foggy weather, fall weather, spring weather, winter weather in Caribou National Forest. Oh gosh, look at that view. All right. Literally every time I see one of these, I'm just like, I need to go do this. And it's only a matter of time. That's beautiful. That looks like an Italian countryside photo that I would see, except it's Idaho and it's here and now. And yeah, as far as, well, there's another bikepacking route that let me take a look at. I'm kind of rushing through this a little bit. I think Pocatello deserves all the attention it can get. It's definitely not fully on the map yet as far as a mountain biking destination, but it's got everything I think you really could ask for. The Western Wildlands route kind of skirts down to the side to 2,600 mile route that is going to be pretty all encompassing and beautiful. But as far as like a nice weekend trip that you can do, there's gonna be a ton of stuff up in the mountains here that are beautiful. So that's exciting. Idaho Falls, Pocatello. So as far as bike touring routes, it looks like the closest route is the Transamerica route, which goes through, Jackson. And there's like 3 or 4 routes that go through there. I mean, if you're like in the Bozeman area, you're just immersed in bike touring routes from adventure cycling. Of course, you can bike tour anywhere, but to have some pre-established routes with a bunch of information online and resources and infrastructure is super helpful. As far as bike shops in Pocatello, we got Pocatello Cycle Supply, East Fork Bikes. You've got like 8 bike shops, 7 bike shops for a small town. that's really impressive. And just goes to show the culture there definitely loves biking. July, high of 92, low of 60. January, high of 36, low of 20. Definitely on the colder side in the winter, but come, April, high of 60, uh, you're going to have some opportunities for a lot of winter sports in the winter, and you're right near the mountains. So if you're into skiing and that type of stuff, then you definitely got some nice balance there. Um, but as far as Pocatello, yeah, interesting place. Mountain biking trails really embedded in the city. I'm going to take a quick look at like what the main street looks like as far as bike lanes. I'm going to go to Street View here. I'm guessing Pocatello Avenue is the main street. So you can tell it looks pretty car heavy, no bike lanes there. Let me go to a different street, like off more of a side street. Um, this is definitely lower traffic, so probably going to feel safer to bike there. But let's find one of the bike lanes that it um, prescribes. So Street View, North Main Street. See what they got going on there. I don't know if that's Gath Road. North Main Street's here. Yeah, so you got the bike path there you can see off to the side. But it looks like the roads itself don't have great infrastructure there. Although you've got this main path kind of going through town, and then here's let's see what North Hayes Avenue has to offer as far as bike lane goes. All right, it's just got a painted bike lane, so it is what it is. But look at the mountain bike trails; they're legit, right up through here from town. I mean, there's town looking down. Let's see, from Mad Mike's Trading Post, which let's go from somewhere else. Let's go from East Fork Bikes to this trailhead right here, City Creek Trails Parking, from East Fork Bikes in Pocatello, Idaho. It's 1.1 miles. So that's awesome. If you're looking to ride every day and you live near town, I mean, you're going to have a ton of options. That's pretty exciting. So, like I said, if you live in Pocatello and would be interested in coming on the show and just kind of displaying your expertise and helping others in the process, definitely go down to the description and fill that out. In the meantime, I've got a bunch more videos just like this one on the channel that I'd love for you to check out. With that being said, thanks for watching this one. Have a good one.